So, for those of you who weren't on the live, yeah, I forgot the cookie sheet was in the oven. I turned the oven on to help my resin cure. Look at that. It's already gummy. It's already like bubble gum. Yay. So, these two I did with 3-part resin. Oh, look at it. Changed so much already. I use Indian ink. Indian ink? What is it called? I can never remember. The ink that you put the white in it changes colors. Yeah, that. But that's still watery. This one is gummy. I use 2-part resin. This is my jar. Ooh, it's hot. That's curing fast. But see, I need to put another layer on it just to make sure the bottom doesn't have a hole in it when I take it out. And this is the top that screws onto the jar. This, I never used that resin colored stuff before. I didn't know it's going to separate. You shouldn't be seeing clear. You should be seeing this blue. But it all trickled down to the bottom. Oh well, live and learn, huh? Oh, shoot. Well, before I pull this out, I got to put another layer on the bottom there. And you see, this one separated as well. And why do I have the crystals there? To make sure the coffin shape stays in a coffin shape, not a poochie. Not a poochie shape. Yeah. And I forgot all about my halogen light, so I had just a little bit left, and I didn't want to make the, I needed to make another one. So I poured that last little teeny bit of the blue in here, which, as we can see, made a ring. I mean, it settled at the bottom, which is going to be the top. So it's going to have a rim of yellow, blue, clear space, and then I got to fill it in once this hardens with something else. And I remembered that the halogen light works really good for curing. Whew. It's time for a break, and then we can get on finishing up Van's pieces and just keep it pushing. Okay. Move. Oh, man. So that was a fun 3 or 4 hour live. Oh, man. Oh, I cannot wait to pull that out. Yes, those are resin pieces on a tile. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to pull that off of there, but I'm not getting rid of the tile. It means too much to me. Aww. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take these trinket dishes and I'm going to fill them up with tumbles that I got from Fudge's Fancy Rocks and More. I will @ her so you can just touch her name and go see all the beautiful creations that she makes. And that is gonna be my scoops. So you get a scoop in a trinket dish, but you get to keep the trinket dish with the stones for the low price of $25. So there you go. I hope you're having a beautiful day like me. And remember, please be good to yourself first, okay? I think it was only 3 hours ago. Look at that. Well, it's firming up a little teeny tiny bit, but not like the one-on-one. This is already dry, cured. Yes, I'm going to pour more resin on top. And the coffin is pretty firm as well. Let's see how this is doing. Are you kidding me? This is still... This is, it'll turn clear. Well, I see blue right there, so I can't be seeing what I think I'm seeing. I mean, it's blue there, but it doesn't look like any color. Okay, a little teeny bit of blue right there. I don't know. I'll leave that there till morning, see what happens. Let's just keep it pushing, y'all. And for those who showed up on the live today, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And I cannot wait to get started on, well, the two of you that left orders. And Christina, I'll see you tomorrow when I for sure pull these apart. Well, of course, I'm not going to pull the jar out until, yeah, it's cured. Wow. Amazing. It's just amazing how some things happen. I mean, this was the same resin. That's the same resin. That's the same resin. These are the same. So whatever the chemicals are in that glitter stuff, you see, that's not done too much. That's not done too much. So, and this is the 3-part, 3-to-1 ratio. That's just barely hardening. So, just got to keep on learning and doing new things to get better and better and better. Yeah, don't never stop. Well, I do stop, of course, but I can't stop. So, just to be transparent, as always, someone received their items, and thank you for being very kind to me. So, I'm remaking her earrings. Just in the past week, I have had 2 ladies. One was a bit kinder than the other, but the other one was just, you know, people, I'm not here for you to tell me how to do what brings me great joy. I do the best I can. I show you what I'm working with. I show you how I work. And if that's not good enough for you, then you should go to someplace else, somebody else that isn't me. Because all money ain't good money. So, thank you, E. I appreciate you for being kind to me when your items showed up how I didn't want them to. This will be in the mail tomorrow. Thank you. With some other goodies. I don't know what yet, but you deserve it. Thank you. If for no other reason, just for being polite, not telling me how to do my job, and for always saying, it's no rush. Slow down. Don't do it. You know, there's no rush. It is a rush because kindness deserves to be rewarded. It does. It does. So, that's your button I'm pushing. So, back to work. That's not your button. That's somebody else's button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do love you. I appreciate you. You know, because any of us, we all want to know where our money is going. And if I can't continuously communicate more now than I ever had to communicate in 45 years I've been doing this, because I live in this big, beautiful palace with a horrible, horrible USPS post office here. Horrible. I have to communicate more. I don't, I think most of you know already, I do not look forward to telling you, oh, I don't feel good today, so I'm not working. But I have to, because I want to know where my money is. I want to know where my package is. If it's $20 or $500, I still want to know where my package is. Why isn't it showing up in tracking? Help me as much as you possibly can. So let's just nip it in the bud. I'll make you a brand new set, put some other little goodies in there, and put it in the mail tomorrow. How's that? It's the right thing to do. It's what I would want you to do to me. So thank you. Okay, back to work. I couldn't resist. The top. 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7, 4 hours. 4 hours. And that's going to go to that jar. 4 hours. 2-part resin. I know sometimes I'm crazy about some things, but I'm not crazy at this. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little schmooze, that's a hair, of, or lint, I mean, of UV resin on top. Hit it a couple of times, and those will be gone. So, there you have it. Cured resin in 4 hours. Just takes a little heat. Or halogen light. Yeah. Amazing. Tacky, but it's firm. I don't know if this is firm or not. We'll see in a few days. This, of course, already hardened. And these, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? They're firm, but if you press hard, your fingers will sink in. Of course, this is finished. Just little heat. Just a little heat. My jar, I already showed you earlier. It's finished. This, let me see. Yeah, it's just a little tacky on top. That's okay. In the morning, that'll be nice and pretty all over again. Wow. Well, let's keep it pushing. I got a pendant to wrap so I can stay on schedule.